Hi there, here's Danny. Welcome to Sigbacker Studio. If you're not really interested in running and monitoring your activity during the day and the night, then I will invite you tomorrow night because I'm going to show you these two, which is the Mio Cyclo 405 and Cyclo 605 navigations and training cycling devices. So that's coming up tomorrow night, but tonight running device, not only running device. This is our heart rate meter, but also a device which will actually help us to take care of our health. In my case, also do additional activity for my cycling training, which is running 2-3 times a week. So let's see what this device, it is MiVia Run 350 device. So let's see what's inside here. I already did that and I'm happy with that because it wasn't charged. So far we can see it's got some phone connectivity, so we've got Bluetooth here, optical heart rate monitor, so we don't need any strap on our body. That's very good. It's waterproof and it has activity tracker both day and night, and of course App Store, and you can download the app for this one. So let's see how it looks like. It has kind of, maybe not showery, but pretty sports-like look. So it's not really like a classic-looking watch. This is it. This is how we remove this one from this nice little box. And I'm going to show you the basic settings, and then we're going to do some testing of my fitness. So press and hold 5 seconds to start. Let's remove this little sticker here, and I'm going to start this one and go. Cool, MiVia. So this is the wristband. It's orange, and it's really orange. So you'll be visible in this one, but it comes just as a standard with the black one and small Allen keys in order to replace the wristband. So you can go for the black one. My first look was I'm gonna change the orange one to the black one, but actually my old watch, which you've seen many times on my videos, has black and orange wristband, and this is kind of cool. So here we have our watch. So we can see the clock, we can see the day, and then we will see also the charging of the battery, then Bluetooth on or off, and the smartphone, whether it will be connected or not. Now the basic modes of this device are, let me show you. These are running, training, and you can look up the history, and then some settings. When you are turning this one on for the first time, you're gonna fill your profile, so how old you are, how many kilos, male or female. So that this watch will use the algorithm to check out, for example, your calories burned during the run, during the sleep, during the day, throughout the day. So that's cool. And also, let's just wear this one. It has the optical heart rate sensor. And this is cool because for myself as a cyclist even, this is so helpful because I can check very easily my heart rate just when I wake up. That's when we can see whether our heart rate, the resting heart rate, goes up or not, whether we are rested, recovered, or we should maybe recover for another day before some hard trainings on the bike, in my case. So this is really good. As you can see, I don't have any wrist, any strap on my body, and I can see my heart rate right now. It's 64, so it's accurate. When I compare this one to the real heart rate monitor, this one shows the actual heart rate. I'm curious whether it will be working that good also during the run when I'm going to be shaking my arms. So we'll see how it looks like. The feet, the steps I've made so far today, it's 2,320. calories burned and fit. I think the number will appear here after the initial test, and the test is here because this watch is kind of a coach. You should start for the first time when you switch this one on. You should make this test, so running for at least 20 minutes, and then this watch will try to find out the best way for you to train and take care of your health. Of course, it's not a professional coach. This is just the watch, right? But it's really helpful, and we'll see how fit I am. Just in a couple of minutes, I'm gonna just hit this button and run for. I'm gonna run for 40 minutes. So we'll see what it says. But basically, that's what we can do with it. Duration, distance, pace, and so on. And also, it has the GPS. And you can connect this one to your smartphone in order to analyze your training. Now the charging is pretty interesting. This is the magnetic stuff, and it will just come like this in order to charge your smartwatch through the USB cable. So that's cool. Charging takes very little time, and we'll see how much time the battery will last. So I'm gonna run right now and do some initial feedback for you after just 1 hour or two, or maybe I will do it 2 more because it's the evening right now. But we'll see how it works when I'm really running. But also one interesting feature is when you go to sleep, you push and hold this button and it will switch into sleep mode. And now it will check not only how long we do sleep, but also how active we are during the night. So make sure you switch this one on when you are really going to sleep. So how much you are moving, and so what's the quality of your sleep. That's pretty good. Cool. So we are done with this one, and it was too short to record anything. This wasn't a sleep, even a nap. Let's see how it works. All right, cool. I'm ready for the run. So let's start the watch and go. Waiting for the GPS. Alrighty, it's time for my first impressions and some features of this device I would love to share with you after my yesterday's night run and 2 days of wearing this device day and night. But let me start with the thing I don't like at all, and that's the app. They do really recommend even connecting your watch to the app on your phone. And the app is called MiVia or MiVia. That's the app here, and it simply does not work. It gives you the option of connecting via Facebook or your email address, and pairing was okay. So I was able to pair this device with the phone, and then you put all your profile data, and then it crashes. So it was not possible. I was trying many different methods, like going through the Facebook, through the Gmail. I do have the account on MioShare, and I just put the password from my account with the email I have there. Does not work. So this is, so far, I'm sorry, this is rubbish. So it has to be fixed. The good news about it is that this is just a software, so it can be fixed, because the hardware, the watch, is pretty good. Let me start by telling you my experiences from the run. First off, the optical sensor for your heart rate. It works. It does really works. If you look at my wrist, my hands, my arms, I have like a moderate number of the hair. I don't know whether the hair really influence the accuracy of this device, but it did work pretty well. I didn't have to really put it super tight around my wrist. It just works. And as I told you, it didn't really jump like from 130 to 180, 200, because sometimes our heart rates on some bumps would do it. This one does not, so this is a good thing. The second thing is that I was really surprised with how many different options this device has. I just thought that it would just measure your GPS data, which is the speed, your distance and the time, of course, and your heart rate and so on. But it does have much more options, so it's not really a simple device. This is pretty complicated in terms of the features, but in terms of the use, not really. So after my yesterday's run, when I'm going to this mode here, in order to see my heart rate, you're not going to see it because it's not on my wrist, but now it shows me fit 39. So probably the app would explain that even more. So after my 20-minute test yesterday, there is the number right here. But then when we go for the options, I'm going to show you that. Okay, from the main screen we go to the options, and there are pretty interesting options here. First off, you can go into running mode, so we just go into this and you will see the distance, the pace, the heart rate, the speed, the stride, and your training zones. Pretty interesting, like simple running mode. But then we've got also training mode, and that's very interesting. When we go into it, we've got metronome, so that's for our pace, right? We've got the simple one, we've got the coaching, we've got the intervals. So this is really interesting. The simple one means that you can just use, choose the distance or the time, or distance and the time, and go for it, distance and the pace, and just go for it. But then on the coaching, for example, that's pretty interesting. We've got two types, like if you want to improve or maintain your fitness, probably. So let's just see improve. Okay. And now in the details, we'll see the training plan. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4K, and then Saturday 6K, Sunday 5K, Monday 4K. So this is interesting. It does give you some very simple, but it is a training schedule, and it does help with the motivation. So I do like it. I do really like it. So these were the details. So that's pretty cool. And also you can go for the intervals. Intervals are the most efficient way of training, period. So training 1, training 2. On the training 1, what we've got, it's loading right now some nice intervals. We can edit those. So I can either push simply play or scroll and edit. So here we've got like 4 times 5 minutes intervals with 1 minute rest and 100 zone between 1 and 3. So that's cool. It does really look pretty interesting. So this is actually your smart little coach, and I like this. Also in the history, we can look at different parts of our training or activities. We've got here a live, so it will show you how many steps you make each day. It will show you the sleep. So let's see, Monday, that was yesterday, that was 8,611 steps. When we go into it, it will show us also the calories, so 1,932 calories. And the sleep was 9 hours 6 minutes, and the 88%, that's the quality of the sleep. So most likely it's showing you how much you are moving during the night. So the less you move, the better quality of the sleep. And both Monday sleep and my Sunday sleep is 88%. So that's interesting. And for a training cyclist as me, for example, it does show me whether I'm recovering well or not. So this is cool. And then you can go for coaching and see Monday. That was the only training I did. So record, target, all the data right here. Okay, so we've got the time, the distance, and TE. I'm not sure, this is probably training effort or so. So yes, this device might be very helpful in not only taking care of your health, but staying active and getting into some nice shape. So this is interesting. I do like it, but the app, please Mio, just fix it. You can do it, so that's good for the users who already bought this device. And I highly recommend doing that. So the heart rate works in the morning. I don't have to put a strap around my waist. It just works. I just push this little button here, and after maybe 5-7 seconds, I will see my resting heart rate in the morning. So this day I already did 213 steps, 600. All right. So it shows now the heart rate from my finger. That's interesting. Cool. Ha, I didn't know that. Should be pretty accurate. 71 now. Okay, let's see once more because it's interesting. Let's put it on the middle finger. I should have around 60 right now. When I'm talking to you, I'm pretty excited. It should not be much less than 60. So 70, 69, yeah, I think it is accurate actually. Okay, so that's interesting. That's cool. These are just my first impressions. I'm gonna be using this device for a couple of months at least. So quite a few info will be coming up in the final test. The battery, I charged it on Sunday, and it still shows like 100%, which is okay. One training and using this device for a whole day. Bluetooth is on, and GPS. I'm not sure whether it's turning on only during the trainings. I think so, but so far no problems with the battery. That's good. Cool, guys. That's it about the MiVia Run 350, and I'm going to be running much more, and I'm hoping to be much better athlete as a cyclist in the 2018 season. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.